The first step in the installation of any metal roof is usually the eave trim. The trim may require some cutting and notching to accommodate inside and outside corners. When possible, it is desirable to have a tab wherever two flashings or trim will meet. I'm going to mark 1 inch from the right side for an inside corner. I am cutting out the top portion to be removed, and then I will remove a portion of the hem on the bottom, leaving a 1 inch tab. I will use a set of hand tongs or hand seamers and bend that tab out for an inside corner. I will then place the eave trim on the roof and slide it tight against the corner. I will then fasten the eave in place using the number 10 by 1 inch Phillips head screws. These screws are generally spaced 12 inches on center. After the installation of all the eave trim, the underlayment can be installed. In this case, I have a roll of Type 30 felt. This felt is rolled out on top of the eave trim and over the previously fastened screws. The Type 30 felt is held in place with a 1 inch plastic cap nail. The spacing of the fasteners should be per the manufacturer's recommendations. Here I'm placing the next piece of eave on the opposing side. I will visually check what material will need to be cut to provide a clean miter. Here I'm going to use my tri-square, which has a 1 inch blade, and mark the eave trim. In this particular case, I'm going to cut out just the bottom portion of the 1 inch overhang on the eave trim. This will allow the two pieces of eave to meet up cleanly. I will then place the eave trim onto the roof and visually check how well they match. And on the areas that overlap, I will mark and use a set of hand tongs and slightly fold that up so the two pieces will meet cleanly. For the other end, it is a gable condition. I marked the trim flush with the gable. I'll use my square and draw a line even with those marks. Again, I will cut out the top portion and leave a 1 inch tab on the face to be bent in. On the very bottom, I make a small relief cut. This will make it easier to bend a 1 inch tab. Once satisfied with that, I will reposition and fasten as before using the 10 by 1 pancake screws.